study in the airplane.
Why?
Because they wanted to get higher grades. Some of you boys are familiar with the Jungle Book. That's the story of Mowgli and Baloo and Bagheera and Shere Khan. The man who wrote that story also wrote a poem that has a lot of words but contains some very good advice. It's called If. If by Rudyard Kipling. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to heeding, and yet don't look too good, or talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster, and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop to build them up with worn out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose, and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they're gone, and so hold on when there's nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch. If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much. If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And, which is more, you'll be a man, my son. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct privilege to introduce Abby Ross from our State Senator Lori Berman's office, here to issue an official proclamation to our graduates today.
Good afternoon, everyone. How y'all doing? Good. Thank you all for having me, and I apologize that Senator Berman, the senator, could not be here. She has mom duties with a daughter in town who needed some care. But this is a little lengthy. We shortened it a little, so I'll try to not bore you all too much. And this is what's called a Florida Senator's Proclamation. It's very pretty, just so you all can see it. And unfortunately, it was 2 pages, but that's okay. And there's a beautiful gold seal on the second page. And so now what we can do, since I only have the one with me, is if each graduate would like a copy, we can certainly give you 2 additional copies for the families as well. So you can hang it in your room or in the school, wherever you'd like to put it. Okay. Can y'all hear me okay? I'm not big on the microphone. Okay. All right. It reads, a proclamation to recognize and congratulate the 2019 middle school program graduates of the Palm Beach School for Autism. Whereas on May 25th, today, Sion, John, and I'm going to look at each of you, Sion, John, thank you, and Nathaniel, graduate from the Palm Beach School for Autism's middle school program. And whereas the mission of the Palm Beach School for Autism is to provide innovative education and behavioral support to empower individuals with an autism spectrum disorder. And whereas autism is a reality that affects millions of families every day, and while our nation has made progress in supporting those with ASD, our nation is only beginning to understand the factors behind the challenges that each of you face and others. And whereas early diagnosis and treatment are essential for those affected by ASD, and this state supports any healthcare system that works for children and adults with ASD. And whereas Research demonstrates that job activities that encourage independence, reduce symptoms of ASD, and increase daily living skills. And whereas, the parents, teachers, and administrators of the Palm Beach School for Autism have been instrumental in preparing and ensuring that the graduating 8th graders are ready for their next steps into your future journey. And whereas Sayon, John, Nathaniel are moving on to high school and are poised to lead fulfilling lives, give back to their community, and be productive citizens. Now, therefore, I, although I'm not she, Senator Lori Berman of Florida Senate District 31, do hereby recognize and congratulate Sayon, John, and Nathaniel as graduates of the Palm Beach School for Autism Middle School Program and express gratitude to the school for its great work in our community and for the students. Thank you so much. It took a lot of work to not bend or drag it, but I did just dirty the little folder a little bit.